Hey everybody, Tim Man here. Welcome back to the Hardcore Showcase. Today we are celebrating a birthday. Yes, a couple of days ago, Faith No More's King for a Day, Fool for a Lifetime turned 30. I can't believe it's 30 years old because I remember the day it was released. What an album. What an album. I've got some stuff here. I'm going to show you what I've got. I'm going to showcase you what I've got. Let's get straight into it anyway. 30 years. So anyway, first up, it's Faith No More's King for a Day, Fool for a Lifetime double LP. This is a reissue. It's not an original. And it's on black vinyl. It's not on the red that you can see. There is a red one out there. I don't own that. Now, I remember when this album dropped. Now, I've got to confess that I was late to the game with Faith No More. So, when everyone was going nuts for Faith No More, it's when Angel Dust came out. And I remember some of my friends who were literally like, oh my god, this is the greatest thing ever. And Angel Dust is a great album. I love that album. But I wasn't a massive fan of them. I was into Sepultura, I was into Pantera, I was into heavier stuff, and when we're talking 92, 93, I was on the verge of liking hardcore punk and stuff like that. So I liked them, but I was never big on them. I was never big on them at all. And then once the hype had died down and everyone had kind of gone, oh my god, Angel Dust, and I understand Angel Dust as well, even The Real Thing as well, it's a great album. Once the hype had died down, I then heard them and really went, oh, these actually are really good. But I waited till the hype was done because everyone was literally going crazy for them. So I got into Angel Dust quite a bit after it was released. So by the time I got into Angel Dust, this was coming. So this was like, oh, okay, right. So I got into Angel Dust, got into The Real Thing. I'm not a massive fan of Chuck Mosley, the early stuff. Sorry, Chuck, R.I.P. and all that. But his voice didn't do it for me. I like Mike Patton. Mike Patton for me was perfect. Faith No More. So this was coming out. So I got it. I put it on, and straight away I thought, this is incredible. This is incredible. This is a really special album. I'll tell you why. Angel Dust is amazing, and The Real Thing is amazing. Yes, it is, because they both sound so different. But this album is where they really, really were experimentative, right? You've got jazz, you've got the funk. Yes, you have that in the other ones, but you really had like the heavy songs on this. Some songs on this that they haven't been heavier than this. This is the heaviest album. Guaranteed this is their heaviest album. Let's talk about the tracks anyway. Let's get into it. So there's your front cover. I love how it's King for a Day. Doesn't say Fool for a Lifetime on it, but I'm sure my CD does say that. But it's buried in that corner there. I ain't getting it out. But yeah, you can imagine. But it's just King for a Day. That's cool. Back cover there. And there's your track listings. Because this is a double LP, so you get lots of extras on this. You get like I Started a Joke. You get Absolute Zero. Great, great B-side. Greenfield, Spanish Eyes. I Won't Forget You. Evidence, the Italian version. Anyway, tracks on this. Get Out. What a brilliant starter. Straight away with the snare, the hit. Perfect. Ricochet is amazing. I love it. Evidence, it's just, like I say, one track's quite heavy, one track's quite light. It's just a perfect mix. It's a perfect balance is what the word I'm looking for. The Gentle Art of Making Enemies is one of my favourites. It's so bizarre, but so good at the same time. Brilliant. Star AD is amazing. I love that. Cuckoo for Kaka. Now that Cuckoo for Kaka is probably one of the heavier ones. Yeah, it really is good. I can't even say what that other side is. On side 2, Ugly in the Morning is a great track. Had it on in the car the other day, and my son was in the car with me, and it was on, and he goes, "What are you listening to?" And I was singing, going, "Oh, look at me, I'm ugly in the morning." And then, of course, it gets to the bit where it ramps up, and Mike's doing the guitar, goes, dan, 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 and then Mike he gets a bit crazy with it, and he was just going, "What?" It's great. So just experiencing that with someone who's never heard it before, it is fun. It definitely is fun. Yeah, so that was great. Dig in the Grave. Superb single. Remember it came out. Remember they played Top of the Pops even. Was it Top of the Pops? They were on somewhere and they were doing it live and it was great. It was great. It wouldn't have been Top of the Pops because they didn't do live. Take This Bottle is superb because it's just so relaxed and chilled. King for a Day is a great track. What a Day is an amazing track. Yeah, The Last to Know, Just a Man. Every track on this is great. Every single track on this is great. So what have we got on the gatefold? Because I can't really remember. Here we go. So the gatefold for this is the full image. It's the the members at the time, because they didn't have the full members back then. Did he have even? No, it doesn't even have the guitarist on there, because they did it without Jim. This was the first one without Jim Martin. And these are all the singles there. Now, I've got a few of them, which I'll show you. But I haven't got them all, but they are the collection of the singles. And I would like to get them all because, like I say, it's my favourite Faith No More album. And I love all their stuff. This is just black vinyl, so I'll just show you anyway. Slash basic labels, but yeah, just black. Nothing special. Nice. But yeah, double disc because you get the extras on it, which is really nice. Anything, any surprises in here that I don't know about, that I've forgotten about? Nope. So yeah, what a album. It's my absolute favourite. 30 years. I did do a video on this a while ago, and that was when the channel was called something different, so I'm like, well, I have to redo it because of the channel name has changed, and you know, we're focusing on a different type of topic sort of thing. Same content. And then I thought, well, I'll have to do that sometime. And then of course the 30th dropped, and I was like, well, it was fate. It was fate to wait for the 30th. So there you go. It's not on the day, but it's close. Okay, so as well as having the LP and the CD, I do have this. Now, a lot of people do have this. This isn't rare or anything like that, but it's quite a prized possession in my collection. It is a promo version of a 7-inch collection. Now, that is the album in 7-inch records in this nice little box like that. So this one comes with the promo sticker on it, not for resale. Is it not for resale? Not for sale. And I got this off, I think Discogs could have been. So you open up the top there, nice little lid there. You get all the 7 inches are in there. Let's pull them out. Okay, so you get this little 7x7 inch 7x7 art card there, and it's that on the front, that on the back. King for a Day, Fool for a Lifetime. It folds out like that, which is pretty cool. On the other side, it's basically by Phil Alexander from Kerrang. There's a little write-up, and that's the current lineup at the time. A little bit there, and then you basically get all these little, only plain white, black vinyl, but with all these little white little things. Shame there's nothing on these really. You know, that could have an opportunity there to have done something, but still, it's still great nonetheless. So I'll pull one out anyway. So you get, there you go, yeah, there it is. There you go. Just some tracks on it, and the beauty thing about this is they have interviews. So there's an interview with Mike Patton there. And I think you can find these on YouTube, the interviews. I'm sure somebody's ripped these and put them on thing. But everyone has a couple of tracks and an interview or something like that. So that's one. I'm not going to get them all out because they're all pretty much the same. But just to give you a taste. Yeah, King for a Day, Star AD. And then on the other side, yeah, Spanish Eyes. So you even get some extras on it as well. That's cool. Does it have a track listing on it? No track listings on it. So you literally have to go through the records to see which ones you're getting. But it's a cool little box set nonetheless. I with it being my favourite, it was a case of, well, I kind of need this. I kind of want this. I don't need it in the sense of, you know, it's not nothing new. But I just love it. I just think it's really well done. I love a good vinyl box set. There it is with the front cover there. Little sticker on the front. It's in like a, what would you call that? Like a matte thing. Oh, it's even got the barcode for King for a Day on the bottom there, on the back there. King for a Day, Faith No More, and a barcode. Amazing. Nice little set. Love that. Okay, next up we have the 12-inch single. Now, you don't get 12-inch singles anymore. God, I used to love them. Of Digging the Grave. Now, I've pulled it out because it was in one of them, you know, the sometimes the picture discs, you get those really thick poly bags. Well, they eat you, they disintegrate and they go into your vinyl and they ruin it. So I've taken it out. So it's just in like a little poly bag like that, just to make it easier. But there. Anyway, this single, Digging the Grave. I love Digging the Grave. Great track. Absolutely superb. Every track on this is great because it has Digging the Grave, Ugly in the Morning, my favourite B-side they've ever done, Absolute Zero, although I'm a big fan of the one they did for Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. I love that one. I do have that LP downstairs in the collection. Yes, of course. Absolute Zero, though, was my favourite B-side. So heavy. it should have been on the album. I personally think it should have been on the album. And then the opener of the album, Get Out, and it's on lovely blue. Look at that. Very smart. I love it, man. It's great. And because it's on a blue cover, means you get it on lovely blue vinyl. Look at that. Oh, it's a nice set. It really is. There's not many. I'm surprised they didn't do more of these. I need to look into it and see if they've done any more of these. But that is a nice one anyway. It's very nice. Inner labels there. Very good. And then on the other side, oh, I love this. It's the dog. Look at that. Ah, nice blue. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful set. I'm going to put it away because it's a bit of a prized possession. So we're going to put it away safely. Back in its polyliner bag. No harm in keeping things safe now, isn't there? So there you go. Last item I have, which I didn't realise I had. I just saw it on the side and went, oh, why not? It's the CD single for Ricochet. Yeah. Now there's two of these in here. On the inside of the LP, it tells you which ones we've got. So we've got limited edition, contains exclusive unreleased tracks here. So I've got a couple of these, but some of them are, I think one of them is at my parents' house still, which is amazing. But this one is here, and it's the single for Ricochet. CD singles, man. Is anyone interested in a video on CD singles? Because I literally have a huge stack right here. If that's what you want to see, let me know and I'll go through them. A lot of them are the same sort of bands, but a lot of CD singles. Anyway, Ricochet, superb. It's a memory unlocked CD single. So the little tiny little, with the track listings there, it's absolute nostalgia for me. Because I don't even think they do CD singles anymore. I don't think they do. Maybe they do. I don't know. Anyway, so what did you get on this? Ricochet, you had Midlife Crisis Live, Epic Live, and We Care a Lot Live. Which I love. We Care a Lot. I prefer the live version than the original. I just like the Mike Patton version. Sorry. I just do. And then I didn't know this was in here. Oh, that's amazing. Well, the case is knackered. So there you go. That's completely knackered. So that's crap. So that can be replaced though. So something just fell out. I didn't realise was there. This is amazing. So is there anything in this? No, it's your classic. Just your white, isn't it? Fold. Tiny little fold. With the tear away things. Oh, I hate why they do that. The tear away. You wouldn't tear it away anyway, would you? Anyway, this is just falling out and I didn't even know it was there. How cool is that? That's going on a battle jacket. I've got about 4 battle jackets on the go. I'm looking at a metal one. That's going on it. Oh, that is perfect. Look at that. Perfection. Love it. I didn't know that was in there. That is amazing. I love these little videos because they're bonuses. Sometimes I find stuff I don't even realise I have. I've got too much stuff. Basically, I've got too much stuff. I can't close that. Let's just put it down. Anyway, there we go. I've been prattling on for a bit. King for a Day, Fool for a Lifetime. My favourite album. A lot more special than people give it credit for because it is so different. It's so diverse in their tracks and it's the heaviest. It's the heaviest Faith No More album, in my personal opinion. It is the heaviest and has the heaviest tracks. Just listen to Cuckoo for Caca Live. There's a version on YouTube. I can't think where it is. Mike's wearing a shirt and a tie and he's just going off on the vocals. He's doing all sorts of crap, which is what Mike Patton does best, isn't it? So if you're a fan of Faith No More and you're a fan of Mike Patton, you know exactly what I'm on about. But try and find, I can't think what it is. If I can find it, I'll put it down in the show notes so you can see the live version. His vocals are just insane, so good. But yeah, King for a Day, Fool for a Lifetime, 30 years. I remember getting it on the day. I can't believe it's 30 years old. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. So there you go. That was it. That was my Faith No More, King for a Day, Fool for a Lifetime showcase. I hope you've enjoyed it, and we will be back soon with something else. Maybe something like this. Maybe the VHS video collection. What would you reckon? Let me know if that's what you want to see, because that's one of them. Let's give it all. Story so far. There's plenty here. Yeah, so that's it. Hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll catch you on the next one. So until then, take care of yourselves. See you soon. All right. Cheers.